we're gonna paint the dog, Chen. If you're a member of Enjoying Art, now you can come to our learning center to view the full video. When you come to enjoyingart.com goodies, you can download the references that are used in the latest 10 lessons. If you want to learn about the technique of using these two brushes, now you can come to enjoyingart.com brushes. We're going to focus on how we are going to see the shadow as well as how we can create the soft edges for the fur. I'm going to start with a simple sketch with the calligraphy brush. I'm going to take a look. I'm going to use some color really light and take a look at what is the mouth of the dog. So I'm going to put that mouth right here. So I'm going to do something really quickly. That's the mouth. And here you go. And the top and would be right here. And we're going to see. That could be the ear. There's the other ear on the other side. Okay. Spend a little bit more time in the sketch. Even better if you can actually spend some time on doing the drawing. So it would be even better. Now take a look on this side and the back over here coming down right here. It maybe we need to move it a little bit more toward the left. We're going to see. I'm going to take a little color over here. As we talk about, we want to move the back a little bit lower. So like this, so that this way, and the movement coming into here is not going to be skipping the face and go all the way to the back. We want to come over here and then stop and coming down to the face. I want to take a look if that's going to work well. I'm going to coming down over here like that and take a look at the, make sure after you move that, the back of the body, and it should be also change that a little bit lower. So I want the body over here. So the looks like the neck and would be here. Like that. Here you go, coming down over here. So this the body and this would be the leg. Okay. So maybe I want to move the leg a little bit more on this side because I don't want to have this too much closer to the nose. There is a lot of ideas for the movement, and also the design is very important at the beginning of the idea. Okay, there's the leg over here like that. Just think about the shape, look for the shape. Okay, that's a little bit better. I'm going to take a look at that. If the back over here and the dog over here and the left side over there, I think that should be fine. And the tail, it will be on this side. If you need to change anything, just change it now. And you don't want to have it later. I'm going to want to have too much on the paper. That will become a little bit difficult. So all right, now we have the idea over here. I'm going to start using the 1-inch flat brush. I'm going to have a little bit light brown color. The brown color is just orange color plus a little blue, right? A little bit darker version of the orange color. I'm going to take the yellow and take the red, and now this become a little bit orange, a little red. That's orange color. If you have a little bit blue color mixed into it, and also plus a little bit, I think this is fine. And a little red, make it a little bit warmer. Here you go. That's good. Now I'm going to have a little bit more water. I'm going to put this color on the light side. Okay. Take a look at the edge. And when we are painting into the outside, it would make the shape much softer. Take a look at the whole shape coming down over here and coming to the front. So this would be served as for the light area. I'm going to put a little bit more blue color like that, and the forehead, here you go. like that. The forehead can come up over here for the ear. That's okay, like that. And this for the light side. And coming to the nose, coming all the way over here. Here you go. And the nose can come down a little bit. The nose is a little bit darker, so it's okay. We can refine it with the light color or with the darker color. Okay, that's good. Right here, take a look at the front. That's coming over here, like that. All right, and that's good. On the top over here, we can also have a little bit light, very light color, like that. That's good. And a little bit the blue color on the light side. And at this point, I'm going to just use the water. I'm going to just leave up some light color. Here you go. You can see that a little bit lighter and a little bit lighter over here too. So using the wet into wet to create some soft changes like that. That's pretty good. Right over here. Like that. And the top here, that's just fine. Like that. Now I'm going to paint it into the outside. And I'm going to take a look at from the top. I'm going to get the blue color with the red color, start from a little bit darker before we turn it into the green color. Okay, here we go. That even thicker color, make it a little bit darker. Right from the top over here. Here you go. We're going to get it a little bit gradually coming down. Okay, here we go. Like this. It can be a little bit more blue. Okay, here we go. A little bit darker. Now I'm going to quickly, it's going to turn into the green color. I'm going to use this dark color to wrap around the tip of the ear so that it would make the ear stand out a little bit more. Like that. That's good. Alright, now continue coming down. I'm going to get some yellow color. Okay, take the yellow color. That's perfect. I'm going to coming down over here, maybe a little bit blue. Look a little bit too much yellow, green color. Here you go. Like that. Take a look at this ear, a little bit lower, but this will be great. Okay, put a little red color over here, like that. That's good. And then over here too. Now those color is pretty consistent. Now I'm going to get a little bit, just a little wet. I'm going to take a look at is lead the color. Okay, I'm going to use the larger brush. I'm going to just the water, softly make the edge a bit softer. And also you can push a little water out, let the water to create the feeling of the fur. And push that down over here. Here you go. And also the edge over here. Light purple color. I'm going to get this red and the blue color. Now there's a little bit over here. Now here you go. Here we go. Now I'm gonna also in the back over here get a little bit blue color. Now over here. Now I'm gonna also put the colors for the nose. Okay, a little bit brownish color. That's good. Put the color right from here. Keep looking for the value. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna come here. I have this color like that, a little bit soft color. Even the top over there, I'm gonna keep a little lighter. I'm gonna throw a little brighter color on the top. Okay, right here. And then I'm gonna take a little red color and put the red color in the middle over here, right over here. It maybe need to be darker. Okay, right here, like that, softly. growing. Okay, like that. That's really bright color. I'm gonna take this color, have this catch the shadow on top of the dog's forehead. That's good. And coming over here and connect that. Now here we go. That's important. Take a look at the shape over here. Need to be make sure it's very clear. A lot of members that painting try to soften everything and hoping that will be more comfortable or more real. It's not. If you don't get that value, it's not going to look more real. Let's make this a little bit darker color right here. Here we go. Now I'm gonna have a little bit eyelash. Now we can lift it up a little bit later. Okay, here we go. Now coming over here. Now I'm gonna have a little bit purplish color on the nose. Put the color on the other eye over here. And take a look a little bit thicker. Okay, that's good. I want to have that dry brush. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use this paper towel, open up. Here we go. I'm gonna have that like this. Now here you go. See, a little bit light, but it's not solid. It's good. Now, all right. Now I'm gonna come to paint the nose, and the outside I think it's already dry. If I'm gonna paint the color over here, if it's wet, it's okay. I'm gonna put the color over here. Here you go. A little bit dark color, and then coming over here, and we're gonna get a little bit darker color up over there. I'm gonna leave a little gap at the bottom so it can keep the illusion of separation between that and the top. Okay, down over here, a little bit darker. Okay, that's good. So now you can see the painting process. Always try to take care of the big form, the big relationship before we can get down over here to enjoy the focal point. Okay, a little bit lower over here. Here you go. A little bit lower. Here you go. That's good. And that's good. All right, now it's almost there. Now I'm gonna set that mode again. Right here. Now it's a little bit more accurate right here. Okay. The mode over here. I'm gonna make the brush a little bit sharper. Now here you go. Have two lines coming out. That's one. That's another one. That's good. And have a little bit over here. Okay. And I'm going to make this a little bit softer on this side. Make the shape look a little bit better. Okay, that's good. All right, now take a look. And I'm gonna on the other side, give it even a little bit darker. And here. That's good. Okay, like that. And take a look over here and come up a little bit like that. That's good. Now take a look over here. Want to spend a little time, make the brown color. The nose is not ready, it's still a little wet, so we can spend a few minutes somewhere else. And we can come back to the nose when it's ready. I'm going to take this color, maybe a little bit blue and the red. Now take a look here. Here you go. That's beautiful. Like that. Here you go. A little bit fur. Some fur over here. Okay. This is good. On the other side, I'm gonna put a little green color over here because right here, I'm gonna make that ear looks like coming down over here. Here you go. All right, that's good. Enough suggestions. And all right, now I'm gonna come back to take a look at. Maybe we're gonna spend some time in the eye first for now. Okay, I'm going to lift up a little color for the eyelash a little bit. I'm gonna spend a little bit lifting over here, very small shape. So I'm gonna just use this calligraphy brush, lift it up a little bit. That's good. That's good enough. Oh, that's good. Okay, I'm gonna come back to give a little bit details a little bit later, making sure that dry before I come back. Okay, and this I'm gonna do a little scratching with the X-Acto knife a little bit later. So I'm gonna take a look over here, lift the color up here. That's good. Now I'm gonna take a look at if I can drop in the darker color. So get the red color with the blue color, pleasant blue. It would be great. Okay, take a look over here. This color pretty dry. That's good, like that. And under the nose over here, it's a little bit darker color right here. Okay, that's good. Now I think the nose is good. Okay, take a look over here. There's the shape of the mouth moving down a little bit like that. Okay, I'm gonna have some dry brush. I'm gonna give it a little bit texture because this is the focal point. That's the most important in the whole painting. Okay, like that. Give a little bit texture. That's good, like that. All right, that's good. A little bit dark over here. Okay, I'm gonna make this a little bit lighter. Okay, perfect. And there's the chin over here, moving this direction. This is really good. Now, all right, I'm gonna come back to do the eye. I'm gonna look inside the eye. I think I'm gonna just paint a little bit darker color around over there. If you get the large reference, the original reference that I use, you look closer enough, and you can see that actually the eye behind the iris, the eyelashes right over here. That's good. That's a good suggestions for that. Okay, like that. That's good. And over here. And then I'm gonna put a little bit brown color. Here we go. Got a little red, a little brown color for the hair over here, showing some thickness. That's good. Like that. There we go. There we go. That's good. All right. And I think this painting, it will be finished. Okay, that's good. Okay, you see how clear the shadow and the catch the shadow compared to the light side. Okay, gonna have this color also coming in a little bit like that, showing the form of this. This is good. And I'm gonna come back to do a little scratch a little bit later, but meanwhile I'm gonna soften inside over here. I soften this. I'm going to define a little bit of the neck, like seeing this coming in over here. Just use the water. So this is a few challenges in this painting process. The first one, as you see, is the edge on the outside. So we use soft wet into wet, right? So that's good. And now we are defining the important inside the light and shadow. I'm going to make this a little bit softer as well. So making sure you have the correct tool, the good tool, for you to be able to modify that again and again and again and again. Okay, I'm going to make this a little bit softer, the edge. Okay, if you already have this brush and you don't know how to actually make it work well, like the way my brush work, please make sure you go into the take a look at the video on the enjoyingart.com/brushes. It's right at under the brush picture. You will see that video link, and make sure that follow the instruction and to make your brush work well for you. And now that looks really good, soft edges. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to have a little bit brighter color like this. Get a little bit more red. That's good. Like that. I'm going to have that a little bit. That's the light side. It usually have a little bit brighter color. Okay, like this. Okay, soft it. A little bit softer. That's good. Alright, I'm gonna have a little bit orange color over here too. See on the edge over here. Like this, good. If you want to know the paper I'm using, the paint I'm using, go to take a look at the video description. And also, from today, the 10 most recent videos reference now is available to download in the on the page is called goodies in the enjoyingart.com. You just come over, and when the painting too old, you may not be able to download the same reference. Okay, for our members, you can download the reference at any time in the learning center. Okay, that's good. Like that, I'm gonna do a little lifting over here. That's good. Alright, I'm gonna make sure this a little bit soft light color. Connect that and outside over here. Alright, that's good. Okay, beautiful light. I'm gonna have a little bit coming in over here. So if you're not a member, please come to join us. We learn together. We help each other. Okay, now I'm gonna come in over here to give a little bit indication. A little bit softer over here, like that. It's just good. To show a little bit like that. Look at the little interior shadow. Here you go. Okay, a little bit softer, like that. Here you go. That's good. Now it's the time. We're gonna do a little scratch. Take a look. All right, the first coming from here. That's good. I'm gonna have this one Look at the direction. Don't scratch too deep. Just a little bit right on the surface. That's good. Another one over here. Make a little turn. That's good. A couple more down over here. When you use this technique, making sure the areas are already dry, completely dry. Okay, that's good. Gonna have a little bit over here, a little bit over there. That's good. Quite. That's good. Okay, and also on those over here, have a little bit highlight. That's good. And then this painting is finished.